Have you ever felt like something in your life is shifting, but you can't quite explain it? Like you're standing at the edge of a new chapter, but the pages haven't turned yet? That feeling deep inside of discomfort, sudden changes, or unexpected clarity is not just random. It might be a powerful sign that Allah is preparing you for the next stage of your life. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 beautiful and powerful signs that show your soul is being shaped, your path is being aligned, and Allah is guiding you towards something greater. If you've been feeling lost, stuck, or unsure lately, this message is for you. Because sometimes, when everything feels like it's falling apart, it's actually falling into place by the will of Allah. 1. Feeling uncomfortable in the same routine. There comes a time in life when everything around you stays the same, but deep inside something feels different. You wake up every morning, go through the same schedule, meet the same people, and repeat the same tasks. But now something has changed inside your heart. You no longer feel satisfied. What once felt normal now feels dull and heavy. That's not a sign of failure, that's a powerful indication that Allah is pushing your soul to grow. This uncomfortable feeling is not random. It is not something to fear or ignore. It is a message from deep within your soul, inspired by the wisdom and mercy of Allah. He knows you are ready for more. He knows you are capable of reaching higher levels of purpose and meaning, so He allows discomfort to grow in your heart, not to hurt you, but to wake you up, to prepare you for a better path. Often we become stuck in comfort zones. We cling to what is familiar even when it stops benefiting us. We stay in the same environment even if it no longer supports our growth. But when Allah wants something better for you, He does not let you stay where you are. He places a gentle pressure on your heart, a feeling that whispers, "There is more for you." It's a sign that you're outgrowing your old habits, your old mindset, and maybe even the people around you. This shift can be confusing. You might ask yourself, why am I not happy anymore? But the answer isn't sadness. The answer is change. Allah is removing your comfort so that you can search for something deeper. He is turning your heart away from the temporary things of this world and redirecting it toward a life of meaning, faith, and progress. What feels like restlessness is often the soul's call for renewal. This feeling pushes you to think. It makes you reflect on your purpose. You start asking questions like, why am I here? What does Allah want from me? What can I do with my life that will bring benefit? These questions are not a sign that you are lost. They are a sign that you are beginning to find yourself. And it all starts when your spirit no longer accepts staying in one place. This moment of discomfort is the birthplace of transformation. When your heart is no longer satisfied with your routine, it's because Allah is preparing you for something more beautiful, something higher, and something that will bring you closer to Him. Maybe He wants you to take your worship more seriously. Maybe He is preparing you to start a project that helps others. Maybe He is guiding you to leave behind unhealthy habits or a lifestyle that pulls you away from your real purpose. So don't ignore the feeling. Don't fight it. Welcome it as a sign of growth. Use this moment to start praying more. Ask Allah to guide your steps. Reflect on what needs to change in your life. Talk to Him in sujud. Let your heart open up to His plan. Remember, you were not created to stay stuck. You were made for growth. You were made to discover new levels of strength, faith, and contribution. The uneasiness you feel right now is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a powerful chapter, one that is written by the one who knows you best. Embrace the discomfort. It's not here to harm you, it's here to shape you. Allah is not punishing you, He is preparing you. This moment is sacred. This shift is your sign. A brighter, wiser, and more peaceful stage of your life is waiting. Keep going, keep believing, and trust that what's coming is far better than what you're leaving behind. 2. You face unexplained delays or rejections. There are moments in life when you put in your full effort, give your best, and pray with sincerity, yet things just don't go your way. You apply for a job but never get a call back. You plan something for months, and at the last moment it falls apart. You try to enter a new phase of life, but it feels like the door keeps closing again and again. These moments can feel painful, confusing, and frustrating, that they are not signs of failure. They are signs that Allah is redirecting you towards something better. When you face rejections or delays, it does not mean that Allah has forgotten you. In fact, it often means that He is protecting you from what you cannot yet see. You might be asking, why did this happen to me? But the real question is, what is Allah trying to teach me through this? Sometimes Allah delays your plans not to hurt you, but to save you from harm. He sees what you cannot see. You may think you are ready for something, but He knows the exact right moment when your heart, your mind, and your life will be ready to receive it in the best way. Until that moment comes, He may slow things down, not to deny you, but to prepare you more deeply. Think about the rain. You may pray for it when the land is dry, but if it comes too early, the seeds won't be ready. Similarly, your dreams are like seeds planted in your heart. They need time, care, and the right environment to grow. If they come too soon, they might break under pressure. But when they come at the right time, they blossom beautifully. We live in a world that teaches us to rush, to want everything fast. But Allah's timing is perfect, not instant. He delays certain blessings because your soul needs to grow stronger before it can carry them. He blocks some paths because they lead to places that are not good for you. He rejects some of your requests because what you're asking for is smaller than what He has planned for you. You might feel that the world is moving forward while you are stuck, but what you don't realize is that this waiting period is not a waste of time. It's a time of hidden preparation. It's a space where your patience is being built, your character is being refined, and your heart is learning how to depend fully on Allah. These are priceless gifts that cannot be learned in moments of ease. So how do you respond when doors don't open for you? You keep your heart firm in faith. You remind yourself that what is meant for you will reach you, even if the whole world tries to stop it. And what is not meant for you will never stay, no matter how much you want it. Your job is not to chase the timing, but to trust the one who controls the time. In this waiting period, don't stop making dua. Don't stop working on yourself. Don't stop believing in your future. Let the delays build you, not break you. Keep your connection with Allah strong. Pray with love, reflect with hope, and believe that when Allah finally opens the right door, it will be worth every moment you waited. Delays are often the places where the strongest believers are made. When everything feels slow, Allah is often doing His fastest work on your soul. He is writing a story for you that you will one day look back on and thank Him for every no, every silence, and every road that didn't work out. Because now you understand, they were never rejections. They were blessings in disguise, wrapped in patience and sealed with divine wisdom. 3. You feel pulled toward worship and reflection. There comes a moment in life when, without any clear reason, your heart starts to turn toward Allah. You feel something stirring inside you, a gentle pull toward prayer, toward the Quran, toward quiet reflection. Maybe you start praying more regularly. Maybe you begin to feel emotional when hearing the Quran. You might even find tears falling during sujud, even though you don't fully understand why. This is not just a feeling, it is a special invitation from Allah calling you closer to Him. Many people live their lives busy, distracted, chasing one thing after another. But when Allah loves someone and wants to bring them closer to a better version of themselves, He awakens their heart. You may have lived years not paying much attention to your faith, but suddenly you feel this inner hunger for something more, something deeper and more lasting than the world can offer. This shift doesn't always come during peaceful times. It often happens in the middle of chaos. Your life might be uncertain, your plans unclear, and your future unknown, but in the middle of that confusion, your soul whispers, "Return to Allah." You start finding peace in things you once ignored. Waking up for Fajr feels meaningful. Listening to Quran brings calmness to your heart. Even sitting quietly and just thinking about Allah becomes a comfort. This inner pull is not random. It's a divine gift. Allah chooses the right time to touch your heart. He waits for the perfect moment when your soul is ready to listen. He is the one who knows what you need, even before you ask for it. And when He calls you, it means He wants good for you. He wants to clean your heart, elevate your soul, and prepare you for the next stage of your journey. When you feel this transformation inside you, don't ignore it. It means Allah is gently leading you by the hand toward something greater. He is preparing you for blessings you can't yet imagine. He is teaching you that your real strength comes from your relationship with Him, not from the world around you. People often think worship is a duty that we have to force ourselves into. But the truth is, when you truly feel connected to Allah, worship becomes your safe place. Sujud becomes your healing. Dua becomes your comfort. Quran becomes your light. It doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like coming home after being lost for so long. When your heart begins to feel joy in sitting alone with Allah, you are experiencing a very special kind of preparation. Allah is building a strong foundation inside you. He is teaching you that no matter what happens in life, who leaves you, what breaks, what changes, you will always have a solid place to stand. And that place is your faith. This connection with Allah gives you courage, wisdom, and direction. You begin to see things more clearly. You start making better decisions. You learn to let go of what doesn't serve your soul. And slowly, you become someone who trusts Allah in both the joy and the pain. That is true growth. This feeling of spiritual awakening is not something everyone experiences. So if you feel it, even a little, don't take it for granted. Embrace it, nurture it, build on it, increase your zikr. Talk to Allah more often. Read the Quran with the intention to understand, not just to recite. Make sincere dua, not just for your needs, but also for your heart to remain soft and guided. When Allah draws you closer to Him, He is telling you, you are not alone. I am with you, and I have something beautiful planned for you. The more you respond to His call, the stronger your soul becomes. And that strength will carry you through the next stage of your life, whatever it may be. So if you're feeling that gentle pull toward worship and reflection, say Alhamdulillah. It means your heart is alive. It means Allah is reaching out to you. And it means your next chapter is starting. Not with fear, but with faith. 4. You experience loss or major life change. Sometimes life takes a turn you never expected. A job you thought was secure suddenly ends. A friend you trusted deeply walks away. A loved one passes away. A dream you held close to your heart begins to fade. These moments of loss can feel heavy and heartbreaking. You may feel lost, confused, and wonder, why is this happening to me? But what you don't see yet is that this loss may be the beginning of your next chapter, not the end. When everything around you changes, it can feel like your world is falling apart. You might feel like the ground beneath your feet is no longer stable. You cry, you question, you feel like you're breaking inside. But hidden in that breaking is something sacred: growth, strength, and transformation. Because when Allah wants to move you to a better place, He may first remove what is holding you back. Loss is one of the strongest tools that Allah uses to awaken your soul. While we often see it as something painful, in reality, it is a spiritual turning point. When you lose something important, you are being invited to turn back to the one who never leaves. Allah. The things we lose in life are not always punishments. Sometimes they are blessings in disguise, wrapped in wisdom we don't yet understand. You see, the things we hold on to, money, people, jobs, health, can become so dear to us that we forget who gave them to us in the first place. We may unknowingly begin to rely more on these blessings than on Allah. So sometimes Allah gently removes them, not to punish us, but to remind us of where our trust should truly be. He wants you to look upward, not outward. He wants to replace something temporary with something eternal. Major changes in life are never easy. They pull you away from comfort and throw you into the unknown. But it is in the unknown that your real strength is discovered. You begin to learn who you are, what you believe, and where your heart truly rests. You find yourself calling on Allah more, crying to Him more, and needing Him in a way you didn't before. And that in itself is a beautiful gift. Sometimes the door you've been knocking on for years must close so that Allah can open the right one. You may not see it right now, but you will one day look back and understand why that relationship ended, why that job didn't last, or why that chapter had to close. It's all part of a bigger picture that only Allah can see. So if you're facing a loss today, know that it is not by accident. Allah is not ignoring your pain. He is not distant. He is closer to you now than ever before. He is watching you, guiding you, and holding your heart even when you feel like it's falling apart. Your tears are seen, your prayers are heard, and your journey is not over, it's just beginning. Instead of asking, why me? Try asking, what does Allah want me to learn from this? Let your loss soften your heart, not harden it. Let it bring you closer to your Creator, not away from Him. Cry when you need to, but trust at the same time. Grieve, but don't give up, because the storm you're facing today might be the very thing that leads you to your most beautiful tomorrow. Let go of what's been taken with grace. Make space in your life and your heart for what's coming. Allah removes only to replace. He takes only to give something better. And what He gives is always filled with mercy. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. And the change you're going through now is proof that Allah sees something greater in you. So hold on. The next stage of your life is not far away. It's coming, and it will be worth it, inshallah. 5. You're given sudden opportunities or clarity. Sometimes, after a long period of waiting, struggling, and feeling confused, something shifts. You wake up one day and the confusion is gone. Your heart feels calm. Your mind becomes clear. The thing you were once unsure about suddenly makes perfect sense. Or maybe, out of nowhere, an opportunity comes your way. A job offer, a business idea, a meaningful conversation, a door you weren't even knocking on. It all happens so quickly, you're left wondering, where did this come from? That, right there, is not luck. It's not a coincidence. It's Allah's mercy reaching you at exactly the right time. When Allah sees that you've been patient, sincere and striving to do good, even when things weren't going your way, He sends you a gift, a breakthrough. It may come as a new opportunity or a new way of seeing things. You might not even recognize it at first because it happens so naturally, but deep inside, your soul knows. You feel a sense of peace that you can't explain. That's the kind of clarity that only Allah can give. There are times when you've done everything you can and nothing works. You make dua, you cry, you wait, and still nothing changes. Then suddenly, things start falling into place without much effort. That's how Allah works. He can change your situation in a moment. All the pieces start coming together, and what once felt impossible now feels easy. That is a sign that Allah is preparing you for a new stage in your life. This sudden clarity or opportunity is usually given to those who have been tested and remained close to Allah during their hardships. Allah doesn't forget your patience. He sees your tears, your quiet prayers in the night, and your efforts when no one else sees. When the time is right, He opens a door that leads you exactly where you're meant to go. This is the stage where you must act with courage and gratitude. When Allah gives you an opportunity, don't hesitate out of fear. Move forward with trust. Know that He wouldn't give it to you unless you are ready for it. And if you're unsure, ask Him in dua for wisdom and strength. Because when something is truly meant for you, Allah will place peace in your heart about it. It's important to understand that clarity doesn't always mean knowing every detail. It simply means knowing your next step. Allah often shows us just enough light to take one step forward. And when we take that step with trust in Him, He shows us the next one. This is how you build a journey based on faith, not fear. And sometimes, the clarity you receive isn't about external things like jobs or decisions. It's internal. It's the peace you feel after forgiving someone. It's the understanding you gain after hardship. It's the inner knowing that you are on the right path, even if others don't see it. That's also a sign of spiritual elevation. A gift from Allah to help you move to the next level of your personal growth. These sudden openings and realizations are signs that your patience has turned into reward, your waiting has turned into wisdom, your struggle has turned into strength. Allah knew all along when and how to bring this clarity into your life. Your job was to keep going until that moment arrived. So when it does, embrace it. Walk through the doors Allah opens for you. Step into the opportunities with a heart full of gratitude, and carry the lessons you've learned with you into this new stage of life. Because now, you're not just walking forward, you're walking with purpose. You're moving ahead not by chance, but by divine guidance. And whatever comes next, know that it's not just better, it's exactly what your soul was waiting for. Every delay, every hardship, every pull toward Him is a part of your personal journey, a divine training ground for your next chapter. Don't lose hope. Keep walking with faith. Keep your heart open, and trust that Allah's plan is always better than anything you had in mind, because when Allah prepares you, He doesn't just change your life, He transforms your heart.